Plaintiff Sierra Robinson says when she was 5 years old, she was placed in foster care because her mother, the defendant, was addicted to crack cocaine. Sierra claims she reconnected with her mother when she was 17. And she says although her mother is no longer using crack, she's now selling it. Sierra is suing her mother for an electric bill and emotional distress. Defendant Tanya Nellums admits that her children were put into foster care, but she insists it was because she was involved in an abusive relationship, not because of a drug addiction. Tanya says after they reconnected, Sierra assaulted her several times and even maced her, so she's countersuing for pain and suffering and property damage.
Tell me what happened.
At the age of 5, I was placed in foster care due to my mom being strung out on crack cocaine. She was strung out for about 10 years. Although she don't smoke crack anymore, she sells it now. She has 7 kids that she don't take care of. All of us was placed in foster care. And
were you allowed to return, you or any of the children?
No, she didn't try to get us back. No, she didn't try to get us back.
Are there any minors currently?
Yes, it's 3 of them that I never met before.
Okay, ma'am, you want to address this part?
Ever since I got back with this girl, it's been crazy.
Let's talk about when you got with her in the beginning.
Okay, in the beginning.
At 5 in particular.
No, it wasn't at 5. They took her at 7. They, the foster.
Big difference. Go ahead.
She went into a foster.
Why you lie and say 5?
It was 5.
It was 7.
It was 5.
And that's a big difference. Lying on your mama. Your mother started smoking crack when you were 7, not 5. Go ahead, man.
So, Your Honor.
You see, I'm not going to let her lie on you.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, she's going to try to give you 2 years of extra crack. Go ahead.
So, what had happened?
You could have got a lot higher if you had 2 more years, couldn't you? You could have stayed high.
Plaintiff Sierra Robinson says the defendant is her mother, but she claims she never raised her because at age 5, Sierra was put into foster care due to her mother's crack addiction.
Go ahead.
So they had ended up giving her to a foster.
What about the other
parent.
6, ma'am?
No.
Did you have 7 placed in foster care?
Yes, I have.
Why?
Because it wasn't the addiction. It was because I was in a relationship. A relationship with a guy in which I was getting abused, so they felt like they
physically
wanted physically, yes.
Your Honor, that's not true.
Call the police and save your children.
I tried to, I really did, but the way
the police didn't come.
No, the way the system is set up out there, they ended up giving them to the foster mothers wanted them anyway.
No. They'll do that if you do not respond to what's going on in your home.
Well, no, I was still on drugs too. Off and on.
I know, that's what we were saying.
Right,
now
I was still on drugs.
You're trying to slick me. You know
no, I'm not, but I was still on drugs. So,
go ahead. All your children have been in foster care because of your drug habit.
Right. They would not let me have them back because of their father. Their father was in penitentiary.
Here we go again.
Oh, yeah,
the father was where?
The father was in the penitentiary.
Okay, you can't get your children back because the man is in the penitentiary.
See, Your Honor, because the foster parents and their father, they wanted them. They
you just told me because the man was in the penitentiary.
He was in the penitentiary when
you said that was the reason. Let's move on. Go ahead, man. You're suing your mother for electric bill loan and emotional distress, and I see why. Go ahead, man.
Well, Your Honor,
at least the emotional distress part.
Yes, Your Honor. Me and it was 4 of us that was placed in the same foster home. At the age of 15, you know, I was a troubled youth. I did go to jail for 2 years for stealing the car. I got out at
Makes sense.
I got out at 17 with the GED, and my brother that was placed in a foster home with me, we had got reunited because she ended up slowly kicking all 4 of them out. Then she turned around and had 3 other kids by 3 other men, which I believe that this is one of the baby fathers after. So we ended up meeting each other, me and my brother, and he had introduced me to my mom. I was about 17, going on close to 18. Me and my mom, we was fine. We was cool up until the point when I had needed a place to stay. I asked her if I could have a place to stay and one of the first things she told me was go to a shelter. I was homeless for 3 whole years. She never did anything for me at all. Didn't give me a place to stay, didn't give me no type of help or anything. Just pretty much dogged me, pushed me.
Were
to
you
the
shocked?
bottom.
No, I did not.
Yes, I was.
You
shocked.
were?
Yeah, because
After she had sent you to foster care because she didn't do anything for you then,
well, you know, Your Honor,
shocked that when you came back, you got the same treatment.
Yes, because as a child, I always thought that CSB kept us from our mom. But as I got older, and I said,
and rightfully so, they did.
No, they did.
Go ahead.
Yeah, when I seen
you was a crackhead. So rightfully so, they did. They did.
I seen that when I seen it for myself, you know, then I knew that my foster mom not only was not lying, but the people that work for children's services was not lying as well.
We're about to get to the bill and the loan.
Yes.
All right. Let her give me some lies if she wants. Go ahead. Well, tell the truth. You can do either one.
Your Honor, I don't have to lie about anything.
I say, give me either one.
When my mother first met up with her, my mother told me, stay away from her. She's coming back to hurt you. And I really didn't know how to be a mother. When I was on drugs, I was on drugs. A lot of stuff happened in my life when I was younger. But coming up, I didn't know how to be a mother. You know, when they took my kids, I did try to get my kids back. You didn't have a parent in the household? Well, I was wild, and I was...
There you go.
Right, I was wild, and I was running around. When Sierra came around me, she was telling me how Sierra was, in which I was like, that's my daughter. Okay, I'm gonna try to reunite with her. I'm gonna try to, get back with her. First, it was the boy that came along, my son. Did
you leave her homeless? Let's just get to
No,
her.
sir, I did not. I just can't let her to stay with me because she always trying to fight me. That's when
How would she
really
get
got
to
physical.
you to try and fight you?
Well, she called me one day and was like,
I'm headed over to fight.
Here I come. You never raised me. That's what she would say. Basically.
And you opened the door anyway.
No, I didn't. No, I never.
Let me get back to her, man.
Never,
Everybody listening to this, go ahead, ma'am. Get to your loan and the electric bill and the emotional distress.
Okay, now, Your Honor, before I moved to Virginia Beach, I had my own place to stay. I never had utilities in my name. She had asked if she can get lights turned on in my name.
Not.
Which the agreement was, you can have lights on in my name as long as you paid the bill.
No, it's not. No,
I ended up moving to Virginia Beach. Really, I asked her a couple of times, was she paying the bill? She said yes. I ended up coming
moved to Virginia Beach, what happened?
Yes, I came back within a month and I needed a place to stay. She told me no. So I ended up working with someone who was helping me find a place to stay, and it just so happened the place we would have to pay lights. They go by income, but you have a utility
So let me
bill.
guess, when you went to turn on your lights, they said
I had an outstanding bill of $647.
How much was that? How much?
$647.
When you spoke with her about it, what did she say?
Go to EOPA.
What?
Go to EOPA, a place that help you pay off your lights.
All right.
Plaintiff Sierra Robinson says the defendant is her mother, but she claims she never raised her because at age 5, Sierra was put into foster care due to her mother's crack addiction.
$3,500 for property damage, pain, and suffering due to several assaults.
Your Honor, she has came over to my house repeatedly. The first time that she came over there, she asked for a picture and she had her hands behind her back. And I was like, what did you come over here for? She said, I want my portrait. I said, well, it's mine. I'm not giving it back. It's of a
Does she have a
baby.
pistol or what's
a
knife?
picture. No. She started spraying. At this point, I didn't know what it was. So my face started burning. And before I knew it, she ran out the door and she jumps in her car. So I'm running out there and I'm on the on the phone with 911, like, she just sprayed me with mace, And I'm coming out there to ask her, like, why the baby was in the back car and she started spraying mace. So I just let it go. The police came and I have a report of that.
Okay.
The police came.
And
Another excuse me, sir.
And you pressed charges?
I didn't want to press charges because I didn't want to get her in no trouble.
Let me see that
pregnant.
first police report. And you say several assaults. Tell me about the others.
The other was she comes over. I'm in the bed. At this time, I'm in the bed. And Dover went and answered the door. Did
you call the police?
Well, I didn't want to press charges like that.
Again, you didn't want to press charges.
Right.
Give me a police report. What is the third incident, if there's one?
That is, Okay, this
How many
one,
more do you have?
4, 1, 2, 3, 4 more.
So we have 7 instances in which you went to the police about her assaulting you.
Right.
How many convictions did she get?
None, because I didn't
So
pursue
7 times she assaulted you, 7 times you called the police, 7 times you dropped each case.
I didn't drop them, Your Honor. I asked them, could they just tell her to stay away from
7
me?
times you refused to press charges. Ma'am, you don't keep calling the police 7 different times and not press charges 1 time.
Sir, she's my daughter. She's my daughter, and I love my daughter, and I try to help her.
How do you respond, ma'am, to these 7 instances of assault?
She is a liar. She do not love us. She don't do nothing for us at all.
I love my kids.
Period.
I know you do.
I do.
7 times. How do you want to respond to these 7 assaults?
Your Honor, a lot of them was made up. Some of them, I never physically put my hands on her. She gets upset because she can say, "Oh, I hope that your baby have Down syndrome."
How many assaults do you admit committing?
None of them.
He was there in one assault, Your Honor.
Come on up, sir. State your name.
My name is Delbert McElliott.
What do you want to tell me? You were there?
I was there when...
Did you speak to the police?
Oh, no.
And give them a statement?
No.
Yet you were there?
I was there at the house when she came
why didn't
over
you
there
talk
to the back door.
Why didn't you tell the police? Why didn't you tell the police?
She didn't call the police when I was there.
But she said she...
Oh, she called them later?
I guess so. I wasn't there.
Oh, you guess so?
I left.
So you really don't know?
I don't know if she called the police or not, but I was there when the altercation
went down. Did you ask the police to speak with him about it?
I called the police. The police came over.
Yeah,
did you tell the police, I have a witness?
Yes, I did.
And did they speak with him?
They asked Delbert what happened.
He said they didn't.
They did.
He said he didn't speak with the police. Your claim is dismissed. Your judgment is granted. $1,443. I don't believe you, ma'am, and I don't believe him. Goodbye.
I hope she go on with her life. I hope she happy. I don't have anything else to say to her. And if she come over my house next time doing what she doing, I'm going to go and press the charges. That's all I got to say about
It's nothing new. It's been like that from day one. I'm just done with it. I'm going to go ahead and be a mom to my 2 kids and take care of my business.
Do that.